All right, before we give the review and the results from last week's One Gotta Go, I was not on the show last week to give my opinion on the tearjerker movies.
So, Steve, it's between Notebook, Titanic, My Girl, and A Walk to Remember.
Yeah, so I thought there was way too much praise for A Walk to Remember, Mandy Moore, all this. Get the fuck out of here with all that, okay? All right. But with that being said, I'm gonna kick the Notebook off because
4 for 4.
Yeah. There's so I saw a thing this week of characters in movies that get way too much praise whenever they really shouldn't, based off of the actual character. And yeah, anytime you threaten to do something to yourself if a girl doesn't go out with you, you need to get off the show. So we gotta get that one anymore. So let's get the Notebook out of here.
Donald, did you get any feedback about us kicking the Notebook off?
I got a lot of it. A lot of you guys ain't sensitive enough. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not a man. I was like, dang, I got called not a man. You know? Jeez.
Got the man card taken.
You can't do shit now. You're not a man. You can't eat hot dogs. You can't. You're not a man.
Can't drink a beer. That's just nothing.
All right.
What the poll results say?
So the poll results said Titanic got to go. But right behind that was a tie with The Notebook and My Girl. Walk to Remember got the least amount of votes.
My Girl,
everybody loves Mandy Moore.
My Girl
was mad about My Girl.
My Girl is the best one on that list.
Yeah, I agree.
I watch it anytime it's on nowadays. Like it still hits home. It's literally, you know.
When I sent my poll results over to Chris, I was like, your eyes are not deceiving you because My Girl was number 1 on mine.
What?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I was like, wow.
All right. What do we got this week, Jay?
We're going. Did we get this? Oh, okay. Here we go. The best streaming services out right now. We're not bang for your buck. None of that. What are you watching?
So wait, because you're throwing me off here with how you're posing this. Is this the one that I'm going to get off the list?
Yeah.
Or overall, which one do I think is the
no? Which one got to go? You know the name of the game.
Well, I'm just saying the way you pose the question is completely opposite of how we play the fucking game. Like,
which one you kicking off? Okay, streaming services. There we go.
Oh man,
not good with words.
All right, so for me, looking at this list right now, Disney Plus is staying for me. It's a nostalgia thing, as well as the newer content is great with the Marvel stuff and Disney, Disney Plus with the Marvel shows that's come on the past year, plus moving forward. I still watch, the quote unquote kid movies, with my daughter and that, but Disney Plus is staying. That's not going. Hulu. I don't watch Hulu as much as the other three that are on this list. Not saying that Hulu doesn't have content for me to watch, because it does. I just tend to not go to that one like right now for anything. HBO Max, I've been on HBO Max just because of Peacemaker, but then I got dragged back in and restarted watching Deadwood to rewatch that series. And God, I missed that show. I love that show. Netflix, Cobra Kai, Last Chance U, Narcos. I was watching Daredevil and all that, Punisher, but that's getting ready to get pulled off the platform. I will say Netflix moving forward is probably the weakest out of these four, and they keep raising their prices, so Netflix got to
go. For me, I'm keeping Netflix just because of Cobra Kai. Hulu is my anime source now, and that's what replaced my wrestling watch, so I can't get rid of Hulu. HBO is my adult content stuff. I like watching the old shows that HBO had, and I like the DC stuff on there. They have all the DC animated movies. Disney, I just watch for like the new stuff that comes out. the Marvel stuff, but I really don't watch Disney. The kids use it more than I do, so Disney Plus has to go for me.
Hey, if you see two kids come off screen and choke them out, you know what?
Are they home now?
Yes, they are.
What'd you say, Uncle Donald?
For me, the one that I'm using the most right now is probably HBO Max. That's been getting most consistent. After that, Disney Plus and Hulu. I got the bundle with ESPN Plus as well. That's not going anywhere. Probably a mix of those three I use consistently. Netflix, I just don't watch as much. I almost canceled Netflix about whenever Disney Plus launched, just because so many shows that I watched on there that they canceled. Probably the only thing that I really do watch right now is Cobra Kai, and then I am going to try to watch Ozark soon, since that's just about to end. I haven't got on that train yet, but I'm going to cancel Netflix off of this list.
Jay?
Disney staying, nostalgia's sake. I barely go on there, but even when Marvel drops something, I'm on there. HBO Max, that's staying. Hulu, I don't even log on, but I feel like just because I can go back and watch TV, stuff that I missed, I'm gonna keep that. Netflix, Cobra Kai saving you. You know, Cobra Kai can't save you. They gotta go. It's called Netflix and chill for a reason. Nobody's watching.
Yeah, I mean they see. I think the problem with Netflix, where they went wrong, is that pre-pandemic, right before the pandemic hit, Netflix sunk all their money into live comedy. Right, you signed all these big comedians to big time deals. They were going to do tours, live shows, everything else, and that was going to be your go-to for comedy. Right, Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, Brett Kreischer, like all these guys, Kevin Hart, like it was Netflix was the home base for that, and that's kind of where they shifted their model to. They got away from their original content, and then the pandemic hit, and those guys weren't able to go out and do tours and do shows and everything else, and they never really replaced that void. Like I said, besides Cobra Kai, we got Ozark, maybe Stranger Things. Like other than that,
Stranger Things is gonna wrap up soon.
Yeah, Squid Games. I didn't watch Squid Games, but I know that was a big fad. Tiger King was a big thing when the pandemic first started, but other than that, like it hasn't really built up or brought back the equity that it lost with all the stuff that they've canceled whenever they switched how they were going to put stuff on the platform. So yeah, for me, Netflix, as much as I enjoyed them initially, it's like 2 or 3 shows maybe at the most that I'm watching regularly.
If you want to log on something, just to scroll the menu. Netflix is your is your spot.
Yeah. So, all right, that was this week's One Gotta Go.